Howdy folks, it's a tall turtle here and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 7, and today a few housekeeping things before we get racing. I'm letting you know that my videos are probably not going to be every single day anymore, at least not for a while, because my job, yet again, has changed. Just a super brief synopsis for those who are curious. My tiny company in January was taken over by a big company, and finally, in April, they know what they're going to do with me. So my job is going to get a little bit crazier and busier, slightly different schedule. So first of all, I have to go into an office. Second of all, I won't have time for before work recordings. And given the schedule, driving home, kids' activities, and kids going to bed later, I won't have time for after work recording as much either. So I'm still here. The reason why I'm telling you all this is because if there's a couple weeks or even a month between videos, I'm still around. It's just things have changed in real life. So that's what I wanted to say. Very simple. Another thing I wanted to mention, I've been doing a ton of racing offline, off camera. I took a Saturday, my kids were occupied. I'm like, I'm just going to race all day. So I did, and I drove this Mercedes you're looking at on like 30 or 40 races. It was awesome. I love this little car. If I ever do any more recordings of free play, we'll definitely use this car once the Driver's Cup is completed. And some awesome epic races that weren't recorded, like this short track race, 10 laps. I lapped everybody on the second lap. All the cars just stopped. There's a double rollover. I had to drive around everybody, so I was the only one racing. Everyone else had stopped for this rollover for the rest of the race. It was super funny, but sometime I'll record this car, but not now. We're going to do the Driver's Cup, but before that I wanted to look at the specialty car dealer and do some shopping, since we normally don't do this on camera anymore. Ford Capri, that looks like fun. How much is this one? $37,000? Let's buy this thing. Let's buy it. Right, car limit reached? What? That's weird. There's a car limit? Okay, it's because you only buy one car at a time. So if I were to another Opel, if I try to buy this, it won't let me. No, it let me buy them both. So I don't know what that means. That's gonna be a fun car. Note to self: put these two cars on my to-do list for free play. The Ford Capri and Opel. All right, let's go back. I want to go back. There we go. Any mods we want to buy? Up 5 position. Yeah, let's buy that one. Purchase. And third or better. Let's purchase that one. And race in the rain. And I know my volume is super loud and is bleeding through. I'll turn it down in a minute. Let's buy that one too. And what else? Brake line only. Stay on the track for 1 lap. Oh, that's 2 things. ABS on and normal steering. Yeah, we can buy that one. So what I do with these, like in free play, or if I'm doing a race where I turn on stuff for modern cars in the cup, then we can apply some of these. All right, let's go back and let's get going on our Forza Cup here. Where did we leave off? We're in the Evolution Championship. We're going to touch all of these even if we don't need to. So once we get 7,000 points, we'll still touch them all, but we're not worried about meeting every objective in every one anymore. It's just too much. So Sport Coupe, we own 1 car that applies to that one. Rally, ooh, I want to do the rally, I think, today. Hot hatch is so fun. I kind of feel like doing the hot hatch. Ooh, drag. I haven't done any drags yet. Those are super fun cars too. Let's see. Let's do the hot hatches. Yeah, let's do the hot hatch today. Let's see what they say about this.
Here's where it all started for the hot hatch. The Golf, Fiesta, and Civic showed the public you could have a lot of fun in a small package. Strap into one of the first hatchbacks and learn what makes these small, sporty cars so popular even decades later.
All right, so here we are. We get to pick a car. These are the ones we own. Let's see. That could work. This one we've used before and I didn't like it very much. Yeah, that one could work too. I used to own this car in real life, but we did a bunch of races with it previously, so let's not use this one. And then we've used this one before too. I think this was the very first car we raced in this entire game before we even started recording it. So it's between the Volkswagen and the Honda. I've driven one of these. I own one, but I used to drive one. Let's go with the Volkswagen. And sorry that my kids are screaming. They're trying to play a game. One of their assignments for the weekend is to play a board game with the sibling, and it's not going well, as you can imagine. All right, let's move along. All right, assist, let's see. Off, ABS would be off, steering will be normal, traction control, this will all be off, manual with clutch, of course, everything else should stay the same. Easy peasy. What do we have for mods? What do we have in there right now? Clean racing and suggestion light off. Fine, let's do grid. Let's see, what was this? ABS on. We don't want that. Let's just do move up 5 places. And here we go. Circuit de Catalunya. Yay, a rolling start. Alright, get comfortable in my chair. And second gear it is. It's going to do that weird blippy thing. Yep. Alright, here we go. Alright. I think I remember this. What, we're in first place already? How'd that happen? Oh boy, yeah, let's not kill the transmission with the very touchy brakes, or kill the engine with the very touchy brakes, locking up the transmission. Alright, I knew it was too good to be true that we were in first place. Let's see, we're looking at ourselves in front of us. Ooh, move it. See, you didn't have to go that slowly, we're in the same car. Thank you. Alright. Oh, I love these cars. Not too fast, not too slow. Just right. Brakes work really well. We have to catch that SI. Oh, I have a great Civic SI story. Oh my gosh, so when we bought our Dodge Grand Caravan, this was, I don't know, it was a 2008, so this is like, we bought it used, but it was probably like 8-10 years ago or so. And we bought it, and driving around, you know, big V6 and those things, like 300 horsepower or something. And double turn lane onto a ramp, the Civic Si pulls up, like a new one at the time. So like a 2010, 2012 Civic Si, body kit, all, you know, all decked out, ready to go, right? I'm like, you know what? This minivan is a sleeper. We can take them. Light turns green. Turn down the corner. I don't even floor it. He's winding out every gear. I don't even floor it. Not only did we beat him to the bottom of the ramp by a long slot, the Toyota Sienna behind us beat him to the bottom of the ramp. So we got into the freeway. The Toyota flies slingshots around me, and you know, I stopped at the speed limit, so we raced up to the speed limit, and then I stopped at the speed limit. But the Toyota kept going, and he must have hit 100 some miles an hour. He was gone on the horizon in seconds. And then like a mile down the road, the Honda Civic catches up to me because he didn't want to speed either, of course. He draw attention to himself, so it took him like a mile to catch up. It was super funny, and he flicks me off, and I just wave. I'm like, 2 minivans full of families kick your butt on an on-ramp in your brand new Civic Si with the body kit and whatever mods he had done. Oh man, I'm sure some of it may have been they didn't know how to drive it, but a lot of it, you know, wasn't a fast car. You know, minivans, even now, you know, whoops, these minivans have over 300 horsepower sometimes. Let's pay attention to what we're doing. That was a nice recovery, though. How can I not pass that Civic up there? Anyway, that was kind of funny. But like my dad used to say, you know, let's race, I'll win, and then we change cars, and I'll still win. You know, that's how my dad used to say it. Although I used to beat him in a lot of little things, kick his butt. He didn't ever want to believe it, you know. Alrighty, we are screwing this up. I don't know if it's because this car's slipping everywhere or I'm talking too much, but we're going to quickly blow through this race here. Hopefully get second now. Don't know what happened there, but at least I recovered. Come on. Out of my way. These brakes just lock up. I'm just tapping the brake pedal and they lock up and you slide. That's what I'm having a hard time with. Hey, look, get out of my way. That's what's giving me problems. Oh, some other racing I did that day when I did my all-day racing was with damage, full simulation damage. Oh, that's so fun. I had a race where like the second lap, it was like an 8 lap, it was a long race. I got totaled, limped back to the pits. Pits I think are 30 seconds or 27 seconds or something. Look, I'm just touching the brakes and it just locks up. Anyway, got to the pits after full damage, 100% damage. I still managed to catch up and win like 3rd place. It was crazy. Couldn't believe it. I don't know what car I was in, but had fun with that. And then I also did a bunch of racing with my kid with the Ford Raptor thing, all decked out. That was actually a lot of fun. Lights up all green, so when you're racing at night, it sees green instead of white headlights. That was pretty cool, but come on, let's go. Let's see, maybe I should be quiet and try to win this race. Shall we? Shall we be quiet and try to win this race? Come on, I just gotta not lock up the brakes so much. Here we go, let's win this thing. Oh, he's pushing me around. Looks like we did it. Thank goodness, because I wasn't so sure about that one. Alright, first in the standings, and let's go to the next race. Autodrome. Alrighty, here we go. And clutch out, second gear. Alright, trip those tires, lots of Dodge Omni in my face. We're going to be careful here because we're going to end up getting hit and spun. Yep. Oh boy. Just a sneak in through here. Jeez. Tight. Oh my gosh. Get off me. Someone's pushing me. See? In the mirror. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. We have to wait for it to open up before we can pass all these people. Here we go. Get it set up and go. Go, 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 go. Pass as many as we can. Come on. There we go. Alright, oh, now we can pass on this corner too. Nice. And slow down just before the rev limiter. Don't get hit. Don't get spun out. Push it. It's starting to lose traction. Swing to the outside. There we go. There we go. Alright. And get around this guy. Alright, Mr. Civic, I'm coming for you again. There's a rev limiter. Where's the turn, though? There's the turn. You just do this whole race in third gear? Maybe. Nah, let's use second. Oh boy. Come on, dude. Get out of my way. Not a smart spot to pass that to, but it worked. Here we go. Nice. Let's get a comfortable lead. There he is. Oh my gosh, he's already going around me. Okay, now we can just relax. Just a nice Sunday drive with a little fast speed. Lap 2. Are we going to hit fourth gear? Oh, yeah. Maybe not. No, we'll stay in third. In case you're wondering, your avatar difficulty is still average. I've not decreased it or anything. So maybe that means I'm actually getting better at this game. Perhaps. Maybe not. We'll see as it gets harder. There we go. Alrighty. Halfway done. Let's finish this thing out. I just tap those brakes and they lock up. That's crazy. The S-curve, no different than an on-ramp. This is how I drive my Equinox onto the on-ramp. Without breaking any laws, of course. I follow every single law. I make so many people mad because of it, too. Do not tap the brakes going into the corner once you've started the turn. It throws this weight around so much. I can't believe I didn't biff it on that one. Alrighty. Another one secured. Without any shortcuts or anything, meaning no easy level or anything, just racing as an average person that I am. And we stay in first place. Very good. Next race. Alright, my favorite place. The Alps. The Bernese Alps, even. Is it a nighttime race? No, it might become night, though. Alright, here we go. I also realized I have a GTI story as well. So when I got my Saturn Ion, brand spanking new, the only car I bought brand new. And I loved it. It was an Ion 3 with a 5-speed, which is rare with all the options except sunroof, because the sunroof's leaked, and I knew that. So anyway, oh, someone just hit me. No, thank you for hitting me back. Hang on, I gotta concentrate here a second. Oh boy, they're hitting me too. Stop hitting me. Stop spinning me out. Anyway, so I just got my Ion. It was 5-speed. And it was slow. I don't know what the horsepower was back then, but it was slow. So you could, like, you know, pretend you were racing it and not get into any trouble because it was so slow. So I'd be like, you know, take off at lights and run it hard, even though, again, it was slow. I'm emphasizing that. It wasn't anything illegal. Couldn't even trip the tires. Anyway. And then I know there's a GTI with this young kid next to me. So I started, like, picking races with him. And we'd race up to exactly the speed limit, which was 45, then we'd both stop. So we'd race to the speed limit, 45, we'd stop. It was super funny. And I was beating him because, again, I knew what I was doing probably, because there's no way I should have beaten his GTI up to 45 miles an hour. There's just no way, but I did. So anyway, he started giving me this glare, like, what are you doing? So I gave him a big thumbs up, and then we both just lost it. We were cracking so hard at the red light, we missed, like, the light when it turned green. So that is my super nerdy GTI story. And I am not doing very well, which is funny, because this is my favorite track. I normally kick butt on this track, but this car just slides. Look at this. This car just slides around everywhere. It must be the vintage hot hatch programming that they do in this, because that other one did this too. Oh my goodness. I should have done the Omni. That one drives a little bit better, I think. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, can we hold it? Ooh. Not really. So the first lap, huh? Second lap now. Got a long ways to go if I want to keep my points. I don't know what's going so poorly on this race here. Come on. I'm just gonna push this guy out of my way a little bit. This is bumper cars, right? Forza bumper cars? No, it's not? Well, it is now. Alright, normally I can fly through this passage, but this car just won't stick to the ground. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can finish top 3 at least. Whoops, I was watching that helicopter. I'm like, that's a cool looking helicopter. I totally wasn't paying attention to the road. Oh boy. We gained a position though, it seems like. That's weird. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. Keep those RPMs high, but not too high. We don't want to break free. Come on, oh boy. Jeez, I just tap the brakes and it shifts the weight like crazy. And it slides everywhere. We gotta use 3rd gear because I'm losing them on the straights. Here we go, there we go. Taking a couple more. I'm just gonna drift all these corners. It seems easier, although it's not the best thing to do. I keep trying to explain to my children that drifting is actually slowing you down. I know there's a type of racing called drifting, but you slow down when you drift, so try not to. Anyway, here we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can we make this while losing it? Oh my gosh, how come he's so far ahead? Dude, I'm coming for you. I've beaten you twice already. There's no reason I can't beat you again. Or is this a different guy? Oh yeah, this is a different guy in the lead. I think. I can't tell this far away. Oh, this is where I lost the last time. Oh, oh, oh. We held on to it. Okay, here we go. 3rd lap. We gotta beat this guy. Come on, we can do this. Oofta. That was sloppy, but got the job done. He was next to me on the right immediately, so I had to take the corner very wide, or he was going to hit me and spin me out, but then that means I had to go faster because I was on the outside to stay ahead of him, and that was very sweat-inducing. I sweat a few bullets on that one, but let's see if we can just keep this up for this last corner and not lose it. And not hit that wall like I had the previous 2 laps. Oh gosh, we're gonna hit it 3 times. That corner just must be getting tighter as it comes around. Yeah, it is. Okay, 3 for 3. So far, so good. Alright, that'll keep us in 1st place of the points. So that'll do it for us for this video because we've done 3. So the next video, we'll finish the series, except I think I might sneak in a flight sim in between, maybe. So I will see you again tomorrow for flight, the next day to finish the series. See you then.